Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to First Game of the Day, episode number 14. We've hit that 2-week total. We're here playing some 3-on-3 freestyle, which is without a doubt one of my favorite free games, maybe ever. It says no business being as fun as it is, but it's just such a blast. I'm going to be Big Dog. That's the man with a plan. Most OP character in the game, even though I'm dressed up like the original version. I don't have any of these cool clothes like all these other people. But I'm piggybacking off of last episode. Within last episode, I talked about how I needed to speed run 3D Ultra Mini Golf Adventures. It was part 1. And I speed ran it. I jumped way too early. That was my fault. Wow, this woman's gigantic. But I speed ran it because I needed to go see Ant-Man. So today, I'm going to give you my review of Ant-Man. I'll let you know how I thought it was. And there it is. That worked out well. Kid called for a screen. I set the screen. But, you know, this will be filled with spoilers. So please, you know, be weary. If you have not seen the movie yet, but I'm going to give you my thoughts. I went to go see it with 6 other people. And so what I felt overall in the movie was I enjoyed it. That was my first thought, is that I enjoyed the movie. My second thought, I missed on the joke. My second thought was that it definitely offered a lot of really fun moments. Oh, that's a steal. Never mind. A lot of really fun moments. What a block. Oh, I should probably jump. Some of those fun moments involved your classic, you know, Ant-Man humor. Why can't... Oh, my shot clock. Classic Ant-Man humor with some jokes, but on the other hand, it offered some really fun, actual, like, emotional moments, you know? Things that carried some weight to it, unlike other Ant-Man films. Oh, Big Dog's a little slow. One of my favorite scenes in the whole film. Sorry, I'm trying to like kind of focus as well because I do really not want to stink in this game. But right now we're keeping the bed here. But one of the my favorite scene, and Colin actually considered this scene corny. So let you know where I'm at, you know, emotionally, because I'm a big mush. There was a scene where Ant-Man is down in the probability hex, and down there he had all these different versions of himself. Why did that person think they were about to posterize 2 people, bro? And what happened down there is the entire time he's freaking out, he's forming all these different versions of himself. And then in the end, his daughter, Cassie, reaches out to him, you know, says, don't give up, keep going. And that moment actually sets up what was one of my favorite parts of the movie, where he basically... all of the different versions of Ant-Man want the same thing, and they just want Cassie to be happy. He just wants to make his daughter happy. He doesn't want to lose his daughter. So I thought it was really nice. It was touching. It was corny. Colin's not wrong. It was corny, but like I really enjoyed it. Did I tear up a little bit? Maybe. But that's neither here nor there. One of the other scenes that I really enjoyed, and when I say scenes, I mean literally scenes. It's everything that Jonathan Majors did. Anything that had to do with Kang was the most unbelievable parts of that movie. He is so good at acting. It's actually absurd. Oh, man, we are getting pooped on. But everything that Jonathan Majors did. Consider me public fan number 1 of Jonathan Majors. Even more so, the thing that I love the most is the Premier League, I guess, did some marketing with them for Ant-Man. and there's a video of Jonathan Majors picking his Premier League team, and he wound up picking Leicester City. So, I mean, how could I not choose the side of Kang? I mean, like, he's a Leicester City fan. I just witnessed that man do a windmill posterizing dunk. That was crazy. I'm going to shoot the ball if I get it next time. I'm not happy with my offensive performance. I can't get the ball, though. I don't think I've gotten past the ball once. But the one thing as well that I wanted to point out is that they really let... I don't know if it was something that changed. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go to Lee. I'm going to get the big man in here. The one thing that I thought was real interesting is that they let Michelle Pfeiffer just, like, control a lot of scenes. She was pretty much Janet, drive a lot of the scenes. She controlled a large majority of the movie with how she, with how much she knows, obviously. I mean, the quantum realm is basically her knowledge. That's it. Jeez, we were just getting annihilated. Even more so, I really thought, how is that possible? There's the posterize. Oh, he missed! Ha ha! What in the... Whoa. Another thing I really enjoyed. Sorry, I'm trying to focus up here. And maybe spark this wonderful 14-5 comeback. But another thing I really enjoyed in the movie, besides Kang and all the scenes with him, and, you know, the few touchy... I enjoyed the father-daughter relationship that they did have between Scott and Cassie. Like, it actually... It was good. It felt like they haven't been together in so long, and that they were making up for lost time, and they were just so good together, them two, and I was really happy that worked out. He just made that behind his back. It worked out so well, because that's like a large portion of the movie. Like, to make sure that their relationship is actually seen as something that's, you know, watchable or enjoyable. And it drives the movie really forward. The other thing that I thought was super good is the action, the CGI, like, everything about it was... It went smooth. I just got annihilated. It actually just said tight defense as well. That's what I get for being posterized. Oh, yes, I got it. Oh, I'm scoring. Yes! I scored! And then now to get on the parts that I didn't like. There's only one part of the movie that I did not like. Only one. And that only part of the movie that I didn't like was the fact that Kang was literally beaming fools out of existence. And then out of nowhere, when he started to fight, you know, the main characters, he just stopped beaming people out of existence. This was heavily pointed out by Colin as a giant flaw in the film, and I do agree with him. I don't know, actually, I shouldn't say flaw, but it's definitely like something that would need an explanation, that a dude who just conquers people... Oh, I didn't posterize again. This is gonna... Not good. Oh, I'm shooting a 3. I'm so shooting a 3. So ends that. But that was really my only thing I didn't like. Like, other than that, it's a fun film. If you have to put it up into comparisons of what I've watched every Marvel film, especially the most recent ones. I've gone opening weekend for every single one. If I had to rank it compared to them, it's got to be Shang-Chi first in terms of movies I enjoyed. This is not the best film. This is just movies I enjoyed. Shang-Chi first, Spider-Man 3 second, and then this movie third. I think it tops... Like, let me put it this way. Wakanda Forever is a better movie. I enjoyed Ant-Man more. And I guess you could say that's like part of the film or whatever. In a sense, like, one is more sad than the other. But that was just my feeling. Other than that, I'm really feeling that the MCU is finally heading in the right direction again. It was a bit of a struggle bus, but we got here. I think things are actually going to start connecting again. And with Guardians coming out May 5th, you know that movie's going to be a banger. I can't wait for more Marvel. So that's my review of Ant-Man. had some positives. They were just small little tidbits. I didn't want to go crazy with it. Just small little things that I enjoyed. One little thing that I didn't like. Other than that, solid film. Can't wait to see what Marvel comes up with next with Guardians. Until next time, be well.